Welcome back to Aodhamair tutorials. I won't show my hair yet because I want you to watch to the end of the video. Yeah, I mean that like that, sorry. But if you want to see how I did my new rainbow hair, then please keep on watching and I'll explain how I did it. Hey everyone, as you can see I have pulled out most of my red. I actually used a color remover. If you would like me to do a review on that, please let me know. And it's obviously still a little bit pink, but I did a strand test and the colours that I was most worried about, being the green, the blue and yellow, came out fairly okay. Only the yellow didn't really show up too much. It just sort of turned sort of a yellowy orange, which I'm perfectly happy with. So I'm just going to go ahead and dye my hair. The first thing I want to do is section my hair. The idea I had is to do another rainbow, and this time I want to do sort of a wrap-around vertical sections rainbow, but I want to make it a bit more interesting by sort of curving my sections so they fall over one another a little bit when you just have your hair loose. So hopefully that'll work out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to find the crown of my head, which is here, and from there I'm just going to curve down my sections. And I'm going to start here, and I just have to make sure that I end up with 6 sections. I'm just going to start making the first section. These front sections I'll just clip up, and the other ones I will put a hair tie in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 more. As you can see, I did not actually touch up my roots this time. That's because the color remover did actually lighten my my regrowth somewhat, but I was also afraid that it gotten a little bit brittle, so I want to give it a couple of more treatments before I actually bleach the roots. So once you've got it all up in ponytails or clips or whatever, you may want to check if the sections are more or less even to you, or that you're happy with them. I've already mixed up my colours, and I'll show them to you here. They are all Directions dyes this time, and I've mixed certain colours together in order to get the shade that I wanted. In some cases they're mixed with a little bit of condition to make them a little bit lighter. Now, as you might be able to see from this strand, my hair is still a little bit purplish on this side, so I thought I might just stick the purple over this side. And as you can see, my hair is this length. I thought it might be fun per strand to do 2 colours. And the way I'm going to do this, I'm just going to do the wraparound sort of rainbow. So say if I start with purple here, I would have pink here, orange there, yellow there, green, blue. And then for the second layer, that same pattern but just shifted one bit. So if I have purple here, then I would have to, depending on whether I'm going that way or that way, I would have to do purple, pink or purple, blue. And then here we would have the pink, and I could choose to do pink, orange, or pink purple, and that way all the way around. But I think I'm first gonna start off with doing the top colors, and then I'll put in the fade outs to the other shades. So we're gonna start off with purple this time. Oh, it's exciting. The first bit is always the hardest when you start dyeing. Okay, here we go. Here goes nothing. Be very careful there where the 2 sections meet. My mirror is a bit further away here than it is downstairs, so if I'm sort of staring off to the side, that's because I'm looking into my mirror. As you can see, I made the purple quite blue toned, as in sort of violet. But the reason I did that is because I knew I had quite a bit of pink still left in my hair. So I knew that it would turn out a bit more red than it would be in the tub. A damp towel here. I'm just going to wipe my hand. And now I'm going to pull it down to where I want it, or just above where I want it actually. I'm just going to grab my hands and sort of massage it into the hair strand. If I look kind of red, it is really warm here today. I think we might get some thunder later because it's very sort of humid and warm. A bit behind me here. Yay, purple ears! I did put a bit of Vaseline on that, so hopefully it will come off later. Oh, I'm such a messy dyer, like. Okay, now. As you can see, I have a lovely pink streak on my face. Wipe. Next bit. That will be orange. Now, I don't have enough of these things, so I'm going to have to reuse that pink one for the orange dye. If you want to be a bit more truthful to nature, you can use a red dye instead of a pink one, by the way, but I quite like pink in my rainbows. It's a bit less harsh or something. Yellow. Now this is a tricky one. That one doesn't show up very well. Also, I'm gonna need my mirror for this one. It's getting towards the back. And personally, I have two yellows, and personally I prefer the bright Daffodil color-wise, but the Flow Glow just shows up so much better, so I use Flow Glow here. I do apologise if I'm pulling funny faces at the mirror. Alright, I think it's time for stage 2, which is to make the gradients in the hair strands. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to move every colour that I used one that way. So, since we were busy with the blue, just grab this purple and we'll put blue in the end. And once you meet the two colours, make sure to rub them together as well as you can, because that way you get a nice gradient. At this stage you want to also check if you covered all the hair strands there. Sometimes it does help also to twist it to get a nice gradient, so rub it together like so. And here I want a bit of green at the end of the blue. Do any necessary touch-ups and then maybe wrap it in some foil or plastic wrap and leave it sit for as long as you can stand it. And for me, I usually leave it for between an hour and 2 hours, and then I go and rinse it out. I will have to clean up a bit in here because, you know, it's not very handy to be dyeing your hair where there isn't a tap, but yeah, all for you guys. Messy as hell, but whatever. Alright, 2 hours and some dinner later. I'm ready to rinse it. I'm just gonna rinse it section by section first over the bathtub, and then get in the shower and just let the water run down from the top of my head to the bottom without like moving it around. So I'll get back to you later on and show you the end result. Hey everyone, this is the end result after rinsing, and I'll do a dark 360 for you. To be frank, the purple turned out a bit darker than I wanted, and the orange could be a bit more vibrant, but I might go over it with a little bit of extra dye. As you maybe saw when I turned around, is the colours sort of go at a diagonal, blending into one another, which is quite cool. See, I do have some green in there as well. This hairstyle really looks very cool with a French braid in it, so let me just show you that. See how cool that looks? With a braid. Okay, it's maybe not the most neat braid ever, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about this new hairstyle. I hope it gave you some idea of placement, which you could do in the way of rainbows. Yeah, I think once the purple fades a little bit, I'll redo my roots and I reapply the orange and the yellow, so they're a little bit more vibrant. At the moment they're not as vibrant as I want them to be, but I think I can fix this up. That's no problem. So I really hope you enjoyed this and try it out yourself. Let me know what you thought about it. Please click that like button and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone.